That's the leftover you're looking for.
Man, that is crazy. Well, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Gaming with Diesel Man, playing Biomutant. We are trying to find this part to get to our little suit to be able to withstand stuff, this hazard stuff we're in. So yeah.
Don't look down.
Whoa.
Just listen. You might hear something important. Not just from me.
Okay, I want to get over there.
Gross. This place stinks.
There we go. Huh. Alrighty. Return to Gizmo. Okay. So basically, okay, here we go. Oh, let's go and equip that sucker right there. What does that look like? Oh, okay, cool. Nice. A toothy bucket. Huh.
The best kind.
Sweet. Got that area complete. Cool.
Work to fill those lungs.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts.
Nice. Cool. That is so cool.
The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? The day can't come soon enough. Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old. No. You can do this. The bright time creatures are getting up.
I gotta do this, or you know what? I can get over here. Do it this way.
Ooh, a biohazard like that can make you real sick. all out. Smart to protect your melon.
Protect my melon. Funny. Very cute little game, y'all. Definitely highly recommend it.
That's interesting. How many days like this do you think the world has left? Everyone's going to hear you coming. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Says he's a monster haunter, the best you'll ever see. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says you stick to the haunting and shots present themselves later. Let's see. Brains need more airtime than this. Feel that power. Wait, it's the script hole-up. The place is just filled with critters. Had better days. The day is getting on. As long as you're happy about it. Definitely not open. Oh, it's locked. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. Good thing you love to explore, even underground. Not getting away this time. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Look at the controls in this thing. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. Some places a Mekton just can't go. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. That's the special weapon he made to store the scripts in the Mekton. It will be strong enough to launch them at the Jumbo Puff. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mekton will be strong enough to do the job. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. He got the idea to build the Mekton when he found a big crate containing the metal frame for something Toxanol had named an exoskeleton. Gizmo wants to help if he can. You need to help Gizmo defeat the Jumbo Puff before it destroys the West Route. Thinks it's strange that your follower is a machine. Says goodbye to you. Gizmo wants to help if he can. So, says you covered the important things already. It's a brand new day. There's a place and time for everything, but for that city scenario, it's already come and gone. spend your night is all up to you. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to shelter.
You know what? I'm gonna fight these dudes. Actually, I can't.
More than a pleasure.
Golly.
Hot metal. Got it. Shot through. Took care of. Feels lonely. Even the air is gone.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
You are the guidance system. Great shot. Switched off the lights.
Yeah.
You make piloting this big metal thing look easy.
No, I don't.
This is more like it. away in the blackness. All fired up. Right between the eyes. Birds can't breathe to sing. Smirked! Well placed. Bullets everywhere. Check out those guns. That's a jumbo pup with an appetite. Ain't no fuzz. Better put an end to it before it ends our world.
Dang.
See what this thing can do.
Garment.
Uh-oh. The Jumbo Puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance. Bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach. Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way. Wow, what a super-sized worm whip. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty Taurus is already off-beat. End it. The Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do. Guessed it would go down with a throw-up. Can it really get any better than that? He thanks you for dealing with the first World Eater. It's a start. You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark. You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you. He trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now. He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed.